Okay, it's workout of the day 28, and it's Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. Okay, so the exercises for the day are as follows. Okay, so exercise 1 is a reverse lunge burpee. Exercise 2 is our crossover crunch, one of my favorite exercises for the abs. Number 3 is our military plank to sit out. That's a little more of a high intensity exercise. Number 4 is going to be a slow-mo leg lower. We did that one a little more recently for the lower abdominals. And then to top it all off, we're going to finish off with our Cobra, our lying Cobra, to get the upper back stimulated. Stick with me and I'll show you. Okay, so exercise number 1 is a reverse lunge burpee. Okay, so for this one, what we're going to do is just 5 times on each side. We're reversing the lunge, so we're going to start at the top. Okay, we'll start with the lunge piece. We'll go 1, 1, drop down, kick, come back up, 1. Okay, and if you want to do that a little bit slower, just remember, keep it in step. Okay, go with the, actually we're starting with the lunge. So with the lunge part, don't go down quite as low, or only as low as you're comfortable doing, and then you can step back and then step in, as opposed to doing that explosive movement. Okay, exercise 2 today is our crossover crunch, one of my favorite for the abs. Here it is. You've seen this before, but it's been a while. Okay, so crossover crunch. We're going to keep the legs right here, keep the head elevated to get the abs engaged. So we're starting here, okay? Arms are up, and I'm going to bring my right elbow over my left knee, and then my left elbow over my right knee, and I'm just going to cross over, alternating style, and I'm going to do 10 on each side. Okay, so it would look like this. 1 crunch, 1 crunch. We're not just going, okay, we're going to slow down. Okay, slow down, crunch, crunch. Real simple, but they're not easy. We'll do 10 on each side. Okay, exercise 3 today is a military plank to sit out. We haven't done these for a while either. Pretty high intensity exercise. This will be the hardest one of the day probably. Okay, so we're going to be here. Remember, a military plank is just like a military push-up position. Okay, so from there, the sit out is going to be, we're coming down to a hip, okay, and then we're coming back up, and we're switching to the other hip. Okay, so you can do it quickly. Once you get good at it, it's quick exercise, but start by going down. Remember, you're dropping onto this right hip. Okay, you're going to swivel back up, both hands on the ground, and then you're going to drop onto the left hip, come back up, and then alternate back and forth. So we're going to do 10 times on each side, and I'll go as fast as I can. Okay, exercise 4 today is a more recent exercise that we've done on our program. It's a slow motion leg lower for the lower abdominals here. Okay, so you've seen these. We're laying on the ground, and then what we're going to try to do is start with the feet high. I'm going to have my hands down, and what I'm going to do is keep my feet kind of parallel to the ceiling. I'm going to lower them to about 75% and then back up. I don't want to lose track of my toe tips. If I look down and I can't see my toes, you're going too far, okay? So we're here, lift, and you're just controlling the negative aspect, down, slow, eccentric aspect, and then the concentric, you're coming up quick, stop, control down. And just go as low as you feel like you're comfortable and only as high as you're comfortable for the exercise. Okay, exercise 5 today is going to be the Cobra. So we've done this one before, a little bit more recently as well. This is mostly for the low back, and we can do it at home. Okay, we don't need any fancy equipment. Okay, so remember on this one, we're coming down low. Keep your knees and your toes pinned down and your hips pinned down, so they shouldn't be loose, okay? So we're pinning here, and then what we're going to do is flatten your palms so your palms are up, and then we're going to keep your nose down, and we're going to lift as high as you can and with your hands and your head. Lift your head up, hold for 2 seconds, and come down slow. We're going to do 5 of these today, okay? Great decompression exercise for the spine, and it's a nice cool down for the day too. All right, workout 28. Here's round 1, reverse lunge burpees. Stay with me. We're going to go 5 times on each side. Here we go. Okay, starting at the top, we're going to reverse lunge. Boom, try to touch. Boom. Okay, drop down to the burpee. 1. Okay, we're going 5 times. It's going to be 10 total lunges though, okay? 2. 3, beautiful motion. Just go at your own pace. You can do these nice and slow, okay? Okay, they don't need to be hyper fast, okay? 4. Okay, one more time. And then we got crossover crunch for number 2. And back up. Okay, that's round 1. Okay, round 2. Or exercise 2. Round 1. Crossover crunch. Okay, we're coming up. Hands are up. We're going to cross over. So we're going to start over here. Crunch. 1. 1. 2. Reaching as high over as I can. Okay. 2. 3. 3. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, reach, 7, reach, 8, 8, 9, 9, and 10, and 10. Okay, great job. Military plank to sit out. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna come up into a plank position. I'm gonna do these from the side, okay? And then we're gonna go 10 times on each side. So we're gonna come down, 1, 1, 2, 2, reach out, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, they're getting tiring, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, go at your own pace, 10, and 10. Okay, slow-mo leg lowers. We're flipping over for the lower abs. Okay, so we're here. Okay, controlling down, slow, and up. 1. Control, we'll do 10 times. 2, pause at the top. 3, 4, they get tiring, they're not easy. 5, 6, great job, keep it going. 7, 3 more times, so we got one more exercise to go. 8, 9, and last one, 10. And then we got our Cobras over right there. Okay, and then exercise 5 is our Cobra. So we're back down here, face down. Okay, let's do this. Keep going. Remember, our toes are down, knees are down, hips are pinned to the mat, palms are up, nose is down. We're lifting up. High as you can lift here. Okay, 5 times. We're going to hold for about 3 seconds. 2, 3, 4. Keep those hips and toe tips pinned down. One more time. And 5. Rest. Round 1 is done. Round 2 is coming up. All right, round 2. Let's keep it going. No rest. Okay, reverse lunge burpees. Let's go. Okay, 5 times on each side. Let's go. Down. 1. 1. Drop for your burpee. Okay, 1. Reset. 2. Here's 3. Okay, 3. Leave room for your feet there. 4, one more time. Drop down, this is 5. And we're done with those. Okay, that's round 2, crossover crunch. Okay, drop down. And then we got the military plank to sit out. Okay, crossover crunches, we're going directly over. It doesn't matter which side you start with, okay? Crunch. My knees are 90 degrees. I'm not out here, okay? I'm not reaching out towards my feet. Over, over. 1, 2. High as you can go, far as you can go. 3, 3, 4, 4. Pause for a second. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8. Try to get your elbow all the way to the knee if you can. 9, 9, and 10, and 10. Okay, great job. Military plank to sit out. Okay, so I'm just going to flip over. And just going to the hip. Going to the hip. Okay, just keep your pace. I'm going to pace myself here. 10 times on each side. We're going to drop in. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Halfway. 5, 5, 6. Keep going. 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, almost there. 9, one more time. 10, and 10. Okay, slow motion leg lowers. Flip over. It's raining out here. It feels pretty good. Let's keep going. Okay, leg lowers. Feet are straight. Hands are down. Okay, control. We're going to go 10 times. Try to pause at the top for just a second. 4, 5, these are harder than they look. Keep control. It's like you got a glass of water here. You don't want to spill it. Okay, 6, control over the abs and the core. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, one more time, last one. And 10. Fantastic. We're going to flip over on the mat. We'll finish with our Cobra. It's going to work almost like a cool down today. Okay, low back engagement. The rest of your body can rest. Okay, so we'll flip it over. Okay, hips down, toes down, knees down. Okay, palms up. Okay, we're lifting here. Breathe in on the way down, blow out on the way up. Okay. We're only going 5 on these ones. If you want to do more, go more. This one lets you catch your breath a little bit too, so I wanted it as a cool down today. 3, 2 more times, and then we're right back into the action here. Last Cobra. These look great. And up, hold, breathe, lift, come down gently. And round 2 is in the can. We got one more to go. It's round 3. If you didn't take a break, I didn't either. Okay, I got your honor here. Okay, reverse lunges 5 times. Here we go. Start at the top. We're gonna reach back, alternate, drop your burpee. 1. We'll go 5 times. So here we go. Let's go. Close, close, drop, bump, back. 1. I love these burpees. They're fantastic, high intensity exercises, and they work so much of the body that it's very efficient for producing intensity and working a lot of muscles at once. Okay, so burpees are fantastic. That's why we've probably done maybe 20 variations so far. So all my favorites. Last one, out and in. Burpees are done. That's good news, right? Okay, so we got the crossover crunch 10 times. Let's flip onto our back here. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. Don't rest if you don't need to. If you need to rest, just breathe for a second. You're in the right spot, right? Okay, crunch up first. Okay, don't do your crunches like this. Okay, try to stay up. If you can't, keep your head down. Okay, over. 1, 2. I'm reaching over my knee, like up towards my house there, over towards the trees there. 3. They're tough. 4, 5, 6, 7. Pause. 7. Pause. 8, 9. One more time, and 10. Fantastic work. Flipping all over. We got the sit-outs. This is our high intensity exercise for the day, so go a little slower on these if you need to slow it down. If you want to go faster, okay? It'll be over quicker. Okay, military plank to sit out. Okay, here we go. We're here. I'm just gonna drop in. That's my move. I'm gonna keep my foot off the ground. Okay, we're not just gonna let this drop. Foot down, I reach my finger out, okay? And then same thing on the other side, okay? 1, 2, 3, and you can do these quickly once you get good at them. Wrestling, lots of wrestling experience, okay? It's a wrestling exercise, but it's a great exercise for working into your circuits too. This is 9, 10, and 10. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so we'll do on this one slow motion leg lowers, and then we got one last round of Cobras to do, and then we're gonna be done, baby. Okay, here we go. Slow motion leg lowers 10 times. Feet are starting high, legs straight, feet are parallel with the sky, okay? We're not like this, okay? Here we go. And legs aren't like this. They should be as straight as you can. Okay, control, like a low gate going down, and then blast back up and stop. Breathe, and blow out. Breathe in, keep this tight. Like you got a tea sauce, so you don't want to spill, okay? This is number 5. I got a beautiful sky above me here. It's not too sunny today. A little bit of rain, perfect for a workout though. I feel like I'm a vegetable in the Safeway getting my water. One more time, and then we'll finish with our Cobras. And 10, fantastic. Let's flip over one more time, and let's get the low back, and we'll cool down on round 4 or round 3. for the final round here, final exercise. Okay, we're here. Okay, remember what we're trying to do is lift here and then spinally extend. Most of our days, if we're in front of the computer, we're doing a lot of spinal flexion. So we're trying to do the opposite of that right now. And remember, they're gonna feel pretty good. So if you wanna do more, just do more. This is not a really hard exercise. It's very therapeutic though, okay? So we're here. We're just, keep your shoulders down. Just try not to shrug your shoulders on this. That'll make it a little bit more uncomfortable, okay? So my shoulders are down. I'm pushing my fingers down towards my feet to start. And then I'm gonna come up and lift. I'm just going as high as I can. I can't comfortably go higher, okay? And then hold. Make those muscles work for a few seconds, okay? 5 times total. If you want to do more, do more. I'm just catching my breath here. Two more. Fingers up towards the sky. Push those hands up. You'll be surprised. They're going to get tight there. One more time. And up. And then control down to a stop. Okay. Great job today, everybody. Workout of the day 28 is totally finished. Stay with me for the trainer tip of the day. Okay, hey, great job on the workout today, everybody. Great job. Okay, so for the trainer tip of the day today, I wanted to talk about exercise for sleep. I was talking with someone today, and they were talking about asking me what I do to get to sleep or how exercise affects my sleep and things like that. So I wanted to kind of touch on that and give you a little bit of background on how you can use exercise for sleep and how you might want to change your routine in order to help you sleep better. Okay, so here's rule number 1. Okay, so if you're not exercising at all, think of yourself as kind of a dog that hasn't been walked. Okay, if you'll excuse the expression. You have a lot of pent-up energy. Generally, human beings, remember, we're designed to move. If you put yourself back 20,000 years ago, there were no desk jobs, there were no computers, there was no place to sit and work all day. I mean, really. You had to go and work and work in the fields and hunt and whatever else you had to do to survive. What you didn't do is sit around all day, okay? And that's just a nature of the beast. It's the nature of our modern world. We're doing a lot of sitting, okay? So by moving around and getting more exercise, when it comes to sleep, I know a lot of people that don't really sleep well. The majority of them, I would say that I've met, especially in personal training, were ones that really didn't exercise very much or didn't exercise often enough. And what I noticed is once they started personally training and exercising quite a bit more, they expended a lot more of their energy, not just calories and building strength and all that. What they did was they expended a lot of energy, just basically energy that might keep you awake, okay? So in terms of my tips, what I'll tell you for what I do to get to sleep, as opposed to anything strange, including supplementation, I certainly don't take any sleeping pills, nothing like that. What I do is I get up very early in the morning. The nature of my job is usually to be up by about 4 a.m., okay? So what I will say, what works for me is to get up really early, okay? So I'm up way before what you might consider a normal time, which might be 8 or 9 for you. But if you're not getting to sleep really well, try getting up early for one thing. It's worked well for me, okay? And then the second thing is make sure to exercise hard, at least, once a day. You might have a few days off, you might want a week, okay? But if you're gonna sleep better, exercise is actually a big part of it. If you expend a lot of extra energy, your body's gonna be much more prone to be able to go to sleep at night. So getting up early, and then secondly, really exercising hard is gonna improve your sleep by a great deal. That's a trainer tip of the day.